Hey y'all, what's up? So, I know I've been missing in action for 3 weeks, something like that. Week before last was complete hell. It was the last week of my summer semester of college, and I had so much stuff to get caught up and finished before that Friday at midnight that it was crazy. I was working like 9, 10 hours every day that week just to get all of my schoolwork done. I probably procrastinated a little bit and waited till the last minute to get some of the stuff done, but I didn't realize it was going to be so time consuming for the stuff in the computer class. And then a couple of the things of the assignments that I did finish shows that I didn't finish because the grades didn't transfer from the website that we had to use over to the other program that the school uses. I don't know. A lot of people had trouble with it. Well, of course, the teacher didn't fix it. They just left it like it is and made it look like we didn't finish these assignments. But I passed all of my classes. That's all that matters. That's all that I care about. So I finished up with the class Friday before last. And, well, yeah, I guess it would be Friday before last. Yesterday was Friday of this week, but not the previous Friday, but the Friday before that. So I got that all finished and had plans on Saturday to go to our homecoming, watch fireworks Saturday night and everything. So I wake up Saturday morning and I feel like total shit. So I go to Quick Care to see what's going on, and the one Quick Care was that I normally go to if I'm sick. It was completely packed. There was no seats left in the waiting room, which is unusual because usually there's hardly anybody in there. But so I ended up going to another Quick Care, and I found out that I had an ear infection in this ear over here and strep throat. Again. Now, this is like the 6th time this year that I've gotten strep throat, and I haven't been around anybody really that's been sick or anything. It's just aggravating. So then I went there on Saturday. Like Monday, I think it was, I was feeling better. Tuesday, all of a sudden, my top lip goes numb, my tongue goes numb, and my throat goes numb. Great. So, since I have had allergic reactions before to different things, and my tongue has swollen, and my throat has swollen, I thought I better go to the emergency room. So, of course, I take a trip to the emergency room, and they said it was probably an allergic reaction from the antibiotic that I was on. So they had me stop taking that antibiotic, and they were going to give me a one-time dose of a steroid, but we decided against it. One, because I'm allergic to prednisone, so I can't take that. And second of all, with me going through this weight loss journey and everything, I really wanted to try to stay away from steroid if at all possible, because I know one of the side effects of steroids is hunger, and I sure don't need to be on a steroid and being hungry. So we opted against taking that unless things got worse, and then I would go back and take that. So I have a follow-up with my regular doctor this week coming on Tuesday, so I will talk to her about that. And then I need to find out about, because I'm getting so close to surgery time, I have my 4th dietitian appointment this coming Thursday, and then, this month's over, so I have October, or September and October, and that's the last two dietitian appointments. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that December, I'm hoping. I still don't know how things are going to work because I had my first dietitian appointment, as you know, if you've watched the other videos, in May, but it was at the end of May. So I have to have 6 months worth of dietitian appointments and exercise logs. So with me not well, let's back this up for a minute. When I very first went to the appointments and decided that I was going to have the weight loss surgery, before I even went to the first dietitian appointment, when the nurse went over everything that my insurance required and whatnot, she said, you had to keep exercise log as you was going to your dietitian appointments for 6 months and all that. So I started logging everything right then. Well, then at the end of the month, that was like the very end of April, maybe very beginning of May, I went at the end of the month to my first dietitian appointment. Well, she gave me exercise logs that she had printed out. It was just like monthly calendars, and she she printed those out, but she didn't start it until June. So because of the appointment being at the end of May. So if I have to have 6 months worth of those logs, then I'm going to have to go an extra month of November after my dietitian appointments are over of having another log. But I'm hoping that, my last dietitian appointment will be in October. And then I have to go on a month liver shrink diet before surgery. So I'm hoping that after that appointment in October, then go on that liver shrink diet. I mean, I don't know. I know there's another appointment that I have to have with the surgeon and everything, the pre-op appointment, that he'll go over everything. They'll go over vitamins for after surgery and everything. So I'm still up in the air. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but excuse me. When I go to my regular doctor this week, I'm going to talk to her because it's getting so close. I've got to find out about my blood pressure medicine, because I know after surgery we have to have our pills crushed, so I've got to make sure that the blood pressure medicine I'm on, it's okay for that to be crushed or whatnot. So I'm going to talk to her about that. And then they had also talked about my nutritionist or dietitian, whatever you want to call it. I think they're two different things, but I'm not sure. Anyways, she had told me, with all this blood work that I went through and everything, that I'm borderline diabetic, so I could actually be put on metformin from now until surgery to help lose some weight. So I'm going to talk to my doctor about that. I don't really think I want to be, just because I don't want to take any more medicine than I have to, unless I absolutely have to. Now, I am worried about this next 4th dietitian appointment this coming week, just because I don't feel that I've lost any more weight, but I've lost inches. So, like today, I'm going to my family reunion, so I actually was able to fit into the jean shorts that I have comfortably. Like, I could button them, and I have a little bit extra room. They're not tight. They don't feel uncomfortable, which I haven't been able to do that. I have been able to get into them, but they were still really tight. So I don't understand that, because like at my last dietitian appointment, I had noticed that I had lost some inches, especially like up here and in my waist. I had lost some inches, but not really lost any weight. And the dietitian said, well, I don't understand why you haven't lost any more weight, but you've lost inches. You should have lost weight too. Well, I don't know how that works, but obviously something's going on because I've lost inches. I don't understand why I haven't lost more weight either, but it is what it is. That's why we're on this journey, because a lot of us have trouble losing weight, and no matter what we do, it just doesn't work. So anyway, trying to think. I do have several more videos that I am going to work on this week that I've wanted to, but it had just been crazy the last few weeks with finishing up the school and then getting sick and everything. So today is Saturday, August the 11th. Yeah, it's harder to keep track of my days, so I have another week left before I start the next semester of school. Let's hope that this semester is not as bad as the first. I don't think it will be, just because this past semester was summer semester. It's not as long. One of the classes that I took, my English class, was only 6 weeks. So, anyways, that's a whole different thing. I'm babbling on about things other than weight loss surgery and stuff, but I guess, it's life. Sometimes we need to talk about things. So, with that being said, I will work on getting some more videos that I have in mind that I want to do. One of them being about... I probably better stop rocking the chair, because then when I upload my video, it's going to say that it's all choppy. One of the videos that I want to do and talk about is the liver shrink diet, the diet before surgery, because so many people have to go on like a 2-week complete liquid diet, and I really don't understand that. Like, I mean, I do understand the reason behind it, but my diet through my bariatric clinic is not like that. Yes, it's a liver shrink diet, but it's not pure, complete liquid diet. Now, we do have to do pure liquid diet for 2 days before surgery, but not 2 weeks or longer. I've even heard some people say that they've had to go a month. That's crazy. And like I said, I do understand why, the point of it, but if one bariatric program can have a liver shrink diet that they swear works wonderfully, then other places should do this as well, so we don't have to be on a 2-week liquid diet. Yeah. I feel for y'all, because it's got to be hard. Yes, the end result is going to be wonderful, but I just can't imagine. Anyways, with that being said, watch for the next set of videos this week, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.